So I had to mediate it. But anyway, they were telling me, yo, I'm going to show you what we got all these niggas' accounts. So I log into Offset shit. Man, Offset and Uzi beef was nothing about what y'all saw online. Like, they had issues from mad previous before. I was reading some shit. I know, I was eavesdropping, but I was reading some shit. I'm like, wait, these niggas had some other issues. But if you're a fan, you just saw Offset standing up against this, like, devil's worshiping shit. Bro, it's one of the reasons he could bring it public. You know what I mean? I guess I say all that to say these niggas don't got issues with each other. And honestly, a lot of behind the scenes stuff happen. And when you see it come to the public, you don't really know the real truth behind it. I'll just say that. Somebody said, man, I'm a stalker. Nigga, if you log into Drake's account right now, you not going to at least check out the bitches he done DM'd? Really? Y'all niggas is tweaking. Nigga, I logged into... I ain't gonna lie. Oh, man. I logged into 2 other people's accounts. Oh, one was 21. 21's my guy, though. But I didn't know him then. 21 and who else? 21 and... Some other street rapper. But I remember Kodak. Kodak wasn't even DMing bitches. Like, Kodak was just... The same time, Kodak was just on some gangster timing the whole time. Like, if you open Kodak like Instagram, there was... Because to keep it real, I would think that an entertainer with mad clout is DMing mad chicks. Maybe that's me. I don't know. But still, I'm looking at this shit. Like, Kodak Black is just on some demon shit. What the fuck? I logged out of that shit real quick. Who want Kodak Black free, man? Damn. That's my guy. Why... Let me ask y'all a question. Why are y'all so fascinated? Every time I get on here, is it because I'm cool with 6ix9ine? Y'all be just always asking about him. He's off the gram right now. He's out the way. Let him be. He will be back. Like, what more do you want me to tell you about him? You get me? Like, there's other rappers, there's other artists, and as much as you like him, like, hey, tune into other shit for a little bit. You get me? Somebody said, stop snitching. It's some little kid probably recording. Nigga, how am I snitching? Hackers? Yo, you know how many rappers' accounts I've mediated them getting back? Who else account? Oh, Lil Reese got hacked too. I didn't log into his account. I just felt like that would be a death wish. But Lil Reese, I helped Lil Reese get his account back. A lot of these dudes got hacked in. You know, these hackers are dudes who, like, watch my channel. So, like, they'll be like, yo, Ak, I got this shit, blah, blah. And they would send me proof. And I'll be like, bro, like, what's your point in trying to get hacked? And really, they just want to get noticed. So I'm like, all right, cool. I know these niggas' phone numbers. Kodak Black at one point, because of how the hacker told him, because, the hacker had hacked other people and I'd, like, connected them. Kodak thought I was the hacker. You could ask Kodak. He thought I was a hacker. And I was like, Kodak, no, I'm not a hacker, nigga. The hacker just knows me. I don't even know the hacker, but it's like a hacker. Tell us more stories about Bobby Shmurda. Yo, I gotta get, you know who I gotta get on stream? I'm gonna get Rowdy Rebel on stream. He told me some jail stories. He called me from jail. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all know I be telling y'all I'm in the PNA, the Pussy Nigga Association. It's for a reason. Man, after you told me some jail stories, I'm like, jail is not for me, man. Listen, I know some of y'all claim y'all killers, this, that, and third. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I like a cozy, big-ass crib. I'm a little bougie. You know what I mean? I'm a little bougie. Now, I'm not too bougie, but I'm a little bougie, man. He was telling me shit that I was like, huh? I still gotta ask about... Remember I told you, Rowdy Rebel said when they got locked up at Quad, this is December 17th, 2014, he said he'd been to jail so many times, he knew what it was. So he said he grabbed, like, the biggest bag of weed and, like, put it in his ass. Like, that's already tripping me out. But okay, again, this, I guess, is jail protocol. He says he makes it down there. He sees Bobby. They dap it up. They link up. And he says he takes the bag of weed out of his ass. And he says him and Bobby Shmurda smoked the weed for like 2 weeks. They say they didn't care about getting locked up for 2 weeks until the high wore off. And they said, what the fuck? Why we in here? But still, the most amazing part of the story is not that Rowdy had this bag of weed up his ass for that expended amount of time. The most craziest part of the story is, how the fuck did Bobby Shmurda make fire in jail? That nigga should be in the history books. That's like Guinness World Record. Yo, if I put one of you niggas right now on a deserted island and you don't have a lighter, how the fuck you gonna make fire? Bobby Shmurda did that in jail. Come on, dog. Come on, bruh. Bobby Shmurda's a fucking magician. That nigga threw his hat up in the air, never came back. That nigga was in jail. Motherfucking jail, bruh. Nigga, in jail is you know how like some people make their homes childproof? Jails is like suicide proof. So they don't want nothing that you could hurt yourself or other people. This motherfucker with his 2 bare hands made fire. That's historic. That's historic. How the fuck did that? I'm still wondering. I'm like, yo. And then also, I don't smoke, by the way. So, it's ain't on me. The weed that they were smoking that was up Rowdy Rebel's ass, was that shit more potent after it was up? They said it was hot for 2 weeks. He ain't even realize he was locked up, brother. He was hot for 2 weeks. He said after 2 weeks, they started calling their lawyers like, yo, get us the fuck on out of here, man. But anyway, I'm not judging these men. Listen, especially, you know, I'm cool with 6ix9ine, so I've seen both sides, and you know, I appreciate the Rowdy Rebels because Rowdy told me, yo, Rowdy told, like, again, if you're a fan of 6ix9ine, you can say different situations. 6ix9ine had people who was kidnapping him, fucking the baby mom, whatever the case is. But like Rowdy, one of the things he told me, he said, yo, Act. He said, when I got locked up and they showed me like the indictment form, and I looked down every name of everybody I got locked up with, he said, I breathed a huge sigh of relief. I said, why? He said, I knew all these niggas since they were 6 or 7. He says, these niggas are as solid as they come. He says, I know not one of my guys is going to flip. I think that's honorable. I'm not saying I'm not a criminal, so I can't tell niggas to do crime. But, shit, if you, like, all this street code shit, I would assume the street code works when you're Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel and GS9. You get me? The street code gets a little iffy when one of the niggas y'all done kidnapped, shot, fucked his baby mama. Like, you know what I mean? Now, niggas is thinking, well, these my niggas or what? But in that situation, Rowdy was super happy. He said, all of these niggas I knew from day one. He said, I had no doubt in my mind. And even then, like, he was telling me, again, we're going to have this conversation on camera. He's like, yo, I was telling Bobby, you got a bigger career than me. Get out in 3 or 4. Don't take no extra time. He said Bobby didn't even blink. Bobby said, no, we all coming out at the same time. And by the way, you know, it's very unfortunate Bobby didn't get to come out this time. Rowdy Rebel got released on 85% time served, which is the Fed, they require you to spend a certain amount of time in there. They're claiming that Bobby was up in there stabbing niggas and doing a couple of things, which, you know what I mean? So he's going to have to spend his whole time in there, so he's going to get out next year. And 85%, coincidentally, of 7 years is 6 years. So that's why he got out pretty much almost to the day. 6 years later, Bobby's going to stay the whole 7 years, you know? What I got planned for the New Year's, I don't know, man. I see Drake and Turks and Caicos. Like, should I go out the country? Somebody said Rowdy wasn't in the feds. Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. It wasn't the feds. I'm sorry. Yeah, those were state charges. My bad. But there were still, like, RICO charges. Yeah, it was weird how they're... Like, most people who get tied up in that, it's like Fed charges. But it was New York State that brought charges on GS9. Interesting. What are y'all doing for the first? By the way, I see my man Benny Bass in here. Salute to Benny Bass, one of New Jersey's finest. You know what I mean? If y'all haven't tapped in with the New Jersey scene, y'all got to check him out. There's a couple other people, but, you know, like, as Top 5 would say, that's the Crody. You feel me? Me and him, we were throwing parties back in the early 2010s. You feel me? So I'm glad to see where he's doing and what he's doing. And by the way, I think he got a beautiful new baby. So, congrats to him. So I said top 5. Yeah, New Jersey in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Notorious Dre, you flew your first. Yo, Dre, you gotta come on stream and explain to me what happened when you flew your first girl out, please. I feel like I could give a master class on flying girls out. You know what I mean? I could tell you what could go right, go wrong, tell you what not to do. Dre, why are you flying girls out though? You at a college? No, hold on, something ain't right about this story. When you're in college, there's too much pussy on campus. Why are you flying chicks out? But Drake do got a little presence online, so maybe he caught a little scallywag that might live in Nevada or something like that. The new trend of every chick who hit me up, they all claim they're in Vegas. What the fuck is in Vegas right now? No, I'm from New York, but I'm in Vegas. Are you gambling? Like, I might be ignorant. I'm taking all that for code words to I'm escort. It's not Henny. This is called a Brugal. It's a Dominican rum. Not rum. It is Dominican rum. It's really good. You could drink it straight. Waka. I love my Dominicans. Telly ting. Vegas is popping, right? Yo, what is to do for... Okay, so my man Leaf, his birthday's the 29th. We usually go to the Poconos or some shit like that. He's telling me that trip might be clipped. A couple people canceling on him this and third. I'm like, nah, what's up? That's my right-hand man. What should we do for pretty much whatever we're doing for his birthday? If we're going to be there 2-3 days, we're doing also for New Year's. So that's the 29th, and New Year's obviously is the 1st. What should we do? Y'all got to give me some suggestions. Asian Doll says I'm getting paid to post her. Who paid me? Her? It's Queen Law. That shit, this put you in the hospital? This nigga saying I'm fucking with Brugal. Oh my God. Acid Rant. Yo, salute to Acid Rant, man. One of the creatives, one of the real people from out of Toronto. I met them there when I was there, so salute to them. If you need to check in on some of the stuff going on in Toronto, but also some upcoming entrepreneurs trying to do their own blog thing, holla at them as well. Blackjack and hookers. All right. I've never paid for a hooker for me. I have paid for hookers for other people. Like, I don't know. Like, when I go out with my homies, like, because usually sometimes they'll be just going out because I'm going out. But sometimes when I'm going out, I got a girl with me, right? And y'all know what it is. So at the end of the day or the end of the night, I'm like, all right, if we're in a strip club, I'm like, yo, I'll pay for you to deal with shorty. But I feel like that's not the same thing as paying for yourself. Like, you could accept it if your man paid for it, right? No? I need a podcast. That's what I need. That we could get into these topics. Because I've never paid for pussy for myself. But I've paid to get the homies hooked up. It's like courtesy. You feel me? It's like, if I was in the club anyway, I'll be buying drinks for me and the guys. What's the problem? I don't know. Jack Thriller, what's good with you, my brother? Jack Thriller, one of the funniest motherfuckers in here. I'm gonna be honest, that dude was hilarious. I love how he used to do the This Is 50 interviews. Classic. Salute to you, my guy. Emily, what's good with you? You waiting for the podcast? The podcast is coming. There's an announcement coming with it. I'm so eager. I want to make it already, but I can't. So, like, as much as, I'm a YouTube creator and I call myself my own boss and certain stuff I do. When it comes to the podcast, I'm working with other people to collaborate with other people, and things don't move on my time, so it moves on everybody's time. But if it was just like some shit I was doing just by myself, no partners, no whatever, but this is the big move that we're going to make. Alex, thank you. Everybody there trolling. This Jack Thriller and Chief Keef interview is classic. Yeah, nah, Jack. Yo, truth be told, man, Jack should have like a fire like platform. I don't know exactly what happened, but Jack is a really hilarious guy. I remember watching him like, yo, he's kind of doing some shit that like I feel like if I did, I'm getting swung on. But he would just sit there and just like he'd be at the red carpet to like the BET Awards and be like, yo, like say he was interviewing Tory, be like, yo, so Tory, so I heard you really shot Megan the foot. And he would just leave the mic right there, just like with Tory the answer, you know? And then he would just keep testing him about it, even though like niggas don't like answering certain questions like that. But still to him. Drake update. I'm still hearing that it's January. It might get pushed back though. If you ask me, I think Certified Lover Boy is coming in February. Matter of fact, let me look right now. And this is just me. Drake didn't tell me a date. He didn't even tell me it's not coming in January anymore. He just told me it's not January 1st. But if he's talking about the injury and he's saying the injury is delaying the album, I'm now looking at it. Oh, Valentine's Day, which by the way, wouldn't it be perfect if Valentine's Day was on a Friday and Certified Lover Boy dropped it on Friday? February 14th. It's actually on a Sunday. But shit, he could drop it around then, right? February 12th or something. My thing is, it should be dropped in the first 1.5 months. So the first 6 weeks. Would I do Drink Champs? Of course. I love Nori. Nori's lit. Nori's one of those people where like, camera on, he's the same person. There's a lot of people I've met and like, once you cut the camera off, like you're like, oh, you're done performing now. So like, when the camera's on, they're doing a performance. Nori still is running his mouth telling all these fucking stories off camera. You're like, damn, Nori, what the fuck? Nigga, I just ask you what you want to eat, I'm about to order. Like, what the fuck you tell me about what you and Fat Joe was doing? You know what I mean? So salute to Nori, man. I fuck with him. If I saw Nicki's baby, has Nicki shown her child? Chat, just the podcast will be announced and it will be the newest thing that I'm doing. I'm glad y'all excited because I can't wait for it. This is what I'm gonna put my heart, my soul into. Of course, I'm gonna always have my Twitch, my YouTube stuff, my Instagram stuff, but like this is where like I'm gonna get to, you know, at least more than in the past, be me a little bit and really craft my version of, you know, the leading platform to compete with everybody. Is Nicki still trying to kill you? Last I heard, Nicki's goons and Meek goons were outside fighting each other on who's gonna kill me. Yo, ain't it funny? Nicki hates Meek. Meek hate Nicki. But they both hate me. So it's like, they probably show up to my crib like, nigga, we're gonna kill you first before we go get that nigga. Like, yo, 6 months, yo, listen. We gonna have to have that real Canadian Toronto episode on the podcast. Yo, I'm gonna put you on it. Matter of fact, I got some connects. Once I get this shit all done, I got some connects I might be able to line you up with because they're in the business of tapping into certain things. I got you though. What's my thoughts of the Clubhouse chat I had with Meek? That shit really went far. In the moment, I did feel I was getting piled on. Also, in the moment when Meek came in, I felt like he was just trying to, like, for no reason, just try to flex like he was the biggest dog, like he's the biggest gangster, whatever. In hindsight, I'm very proud of how I handled myself because I've heard about this from a lot of business partners, future business partners, potential business partners. I've heard about this in corporate meetings, and y'all know sometimes I get on Twitch. Like on Twitch, I might say some shit that I don't really want people to hear. And while we were on that app, no one was thinking this is going to be public and everybody's going to hear it. And I'm just glad that I didn't cross that line because for the people who I do business with, they could be like, bro, this is the exact quote. They say, yo, Ak, one thing we realize about you with that is that you're fearless. You'll go into any situation, even if you know the odds are stacked against you. You know people ain't that receptive. Also, you are able to keep your cool. I'm very proud of that. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of times people see me on Twitch and they'll see a little snippet, but they'll be like, yo, damn, this nigga's like a drunk, this nigga's this nigga's that. No, that's not the case, really. And for that chat, I was glad I kept my composure. I think in a moment, a lot of people was like, yeah, Meek. I don't know, whatever. There's something about Clubhouse. I hope Meek Mill, there's a couple of rappers. Meek Mill, 21 Savage, Joe Budden. Who else? Those are probably the most relevant entities on that app. Who's on there a lot? Who else is there a lot? I hope they got deals with Clubhouse. Because they're there every fucking day. About 8 hours. Yo, it's like they're working a job. I had to turn the notifications off from Clubhouse. They're in there all the time. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, and I seen even Meek yesterday, was like, y'all making an announcement on Clubhouse. I'm like, yeah, these niggas must have a deal. They must own some equity. I was talking to Russ like recently, and Russ was kind of on the boat I'm in, which is, yo, if we gon' like, yo, that app is nothing without those rappers, those celebrities, those influencers, and those bad bitches is a thing on there. Like, niggas is going on, yo, niggas is bagging mad chicks on there. That app, honestly, without that, is nothing. I know they try to frame it like, oh, this is like this networking shit. Bro, that app ain't getting lit or making no headlines if it's not Meek on there, 21 on there. Yo, Rowdy Rebel just went on there and played exclusive music, my nigga. Like, they're getting these moments that, truth be told, traditional media and traditional platforms would get. That's why the app is growing. So I'm just looking at it. I'm a businessman, no matter what. These rappers, they're too tough to even sign a contract. I get it. Me, I'm looking at it to say, nigga, I could keep turning up on my Twitch. I could turn up on my Twitter, my YouTube. These are all things that I have deals or current situations with that's going to not only grow my platform on those entities, but also I'm getting paid. Like, I'm getting compensated. This Clubhouse shit, I feel like niggas is just giving away value for free. Like, yo, we're going to make this $1 billion app, and then they're going to sell. So when I see it like that, and I remember, like, a bunch of people hit me with stats the day after I went on. Yo, you had the biggest room in Clubhouse history. Kevin Hart was on here, and he didn't have that type of... Okay, clearly, by the way, I'm not bigger than Kevin Hart. No way would I think that. But you know what that tells me? Yo, don't go help build these motherfuckers' plantation, and then... later on, you got to apply for a job. So I built all this shit. Now I got to apply for a job. No, motherfucker. If y'all want moments like that, at least with me, you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell. Meek Mill loves being on there doing whatever he's doing. That nigga need to get up. You could do that on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere. If you're giving that value away for free to a company that's building itself, what are you getting? That's all I'm saying. I'll be done with that because I don't know. Asian doll is talking to me. What? Talking about me? I love Queen Von. Listen, I didn't say nothing bad about Asian doll. My only thing is that she tatted his face in her palm or some shit, or on the back of her hand. And all I'm saying is that if you're gonna do that and really embody Queen Von, just please remain single for the rest of your life, because I don't want no motherfucker tatting my face and jerking off another nigga. That's it. That's it. I think that's just normal. The fuck? I just think there was a little bit weird that he wasn't talking to her before he died. He died and then she said she had the last conversation with him. Huh? He ain't talked to you for like 3 months. Now when he dies, you're saying you had the last conversation? That's a little bit weird. But that's how women get down. I told y'all this already, brother. Listen to King Von's song, Took It to the O. The reason why King Von clapped that nigga was literally because of the girl. At the end, the girl's laughing, talking about, yeah, fuck that nigga from 63rd. Just listen to the song. I'm telling you. So when I see Shorty doing all that, like, I'm telling you, have you seen anybody who was there with him shooting for him, allegedly? I don't know these things. I'm just saying I seen the video. Surveillance video. Do you see any of them saying, yeah, y'all listen to what Asian Doll is saying? Come on, dog. Do you hear them talking like Asian Doll? Come on, dog. So when I'm looking at what she's doing, I'm like, it seems you're only doing this for sympathy. We're not saying you can't mourn. We're not saying you don't care. But your Twitter name is Queen Von. Allegedly, King Von has a whole nother child on the way. Is it with Queen Von? It ain't with no goddamn Queen Von, man. Come on, bro. Come on now. Come on, bro. If you Queen Von, ain't you supposed to have Prince Von? You're Queen Von. He's King Von. Apparently, Prince Von is on the way. Why the Queen ain't have him? I'm just saying, man, just stop with it, bro. I be looking at it like, this is disgusting. I'm just saying, man. Listen, the reason why somebody said, so Act, why are you so pressed? The family don't mind. Okay, cool. Because you tried to change the narrative by initially coming out and saying, go get them O-Block change from niggas. Bro, we could tell you didn't tap in with the niggas who was there with them. And granted, you could watch a video and say whatever. But two of his niggas died. You wasn't there. But you the first one to say, King Von wants his chains back. There's niggas who got locked up over that. 2 niggas who died. And they died pretty much trying to hold him down. You could be very skeptical on how they did that. But for you, for somebody who he ain't talked to in like 2 months, to be acting like you talking to him in the dead, bro. Like, bro, you said you were talking to him after he died, bro. That's really wildin'. Like, again, we not saying you can't mourn. But you said you talked to him after he died. You're saying that nigga, you changed your name to Queen Von, and you're saying he's only talking to you post-death. You know what that means? Everything you say and do is what King Von wanted, and that's not true. It's not true. So you trying to write the narrative, and when niggas change the narrative around, you got a little upset. My thing is, you use the clout off his death already. Like, go on to beef with JT and them other people. Like, go ahead. Like, chill. Nigga, your name is Queen Von. Like, I don't even know if King Von ever called you Queen Von. Like, yo, nigga, you just took the name. I only say that, and one of the reasons I even went in on this, because I'm like, yo, just be worried about any chick who claim they fuck with me. Something happened to me, and they say, I don't even care. Like, if you don't see me tweet for 2 days and a girl pop up like, I'm Miss Akademiks, tell that bitch to go kick rocks. If I never mentioned you, like, yo, this is my love, right before some shit happened, tell them to kick rocks, okay? Only person I know is my mama. That's it. The Lil Wayne Masters thing the Lil Wayne Masters thing with Drake and Nicki's masters is a little bit complicated. Here's the thing. Wayne never owned 100% of their masters. There was a lot of complicated business stuff to do with that. And also the Universal deal to get Wayne compensated got, like, Universal technically bought those masters back when they paid off Birdman's debt and some other shit. Like, it was a really complicated thing. So I was looking to get more information before I did a video on it. I didn't want to just do a video of a couple of memes and like a couple of screenshots. So I might still do it if y'all still care. Lil Wayne's broke? No, I don't think so. Hey, I love the UK. I do it. I've never been to the UK before, man. I love Toronto. Toronto is amazing. Toronto is amazing. Toronto is absolutely amazing. Wait, there are Asian doll fans in here? What? I give $1,000 to anybody could name 3 Asian doll songs right now. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Anyway, again, I don't even have an issue with Asian Doll. I just like there was a blatant attempt, I think, to, and maybe you could say like she could, and she, if she wanted to, she whatever. But she was using his death a little bit for attention, and certain stuff I just couldn't play along. I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with her though. Honestly, I seen her versus JT and Young Miami, her versus City Girls. I don't even have an opinion on that. And I'm wishing her well with that, She might have a point. She said that JT and them, y'all got your song written by Yachty. And I freestyle on my shit. If that's the case, y'all gonna salute to Asian Doll for that. She got a legit point. Does the fans care about that? Or does the City Girls care about that? Because all they're gonna say is, yo, we got a hit, you don't. I don't know, but I understand her point with that. Yo, I think Cardi fans might be this is my new, I got a power ranking. Yo, do y'all think I should put out a power ranking every week? I've been thinking about this. On the top 5, or maybe top 10 stand bases. Right now, like 2 months ago, YoungBoy's stand base was number 1. Right now, Cardi stand base is number 1. Uzi's number 2. Uzi number 2. Uzi number 2. YoungBoy dropping soon. Drake, nah, yo, people, here's the thing with Drake. Everybody likes Drake. Is everybody a stan of Drake? No. Like, when I post YoungBoy, it's all, like, less people outside of YoungBoy's fan base like YoungBoy. It's only his stans that go hard for him. I'm not going to compare the effect because this nigga just completely eclipsed what YoungBoy could even possibly do. But it's like X's fans. X didn't have a lot of mainstream fans before he died. X just had a bunch of stans. Let's keep it real. And YoungBoy fans, don't y'all get mad. Y'all are lit right now. But X's like stan base at his peak was here. YoungBoy's here. You're a Nav stan? Okay. Lil Tecca update. I'm very interested. And I'm about to get off here in a second just because I got to leave some shit for the stream. I'm interested in what Tecca's going to come with. I think Tecca's confidence has been bruised. When you come into music and you come in with a hit, you almost feel and you get gassed up like, yo, I'm untouchable. Like, yo, everything I say or any song I make is going to be a hit. And for a while, like, maybe you might be in that groove and you continue to make hits like, yo, Tecca continued to make. His last album, I think that shattered his whole ego. I think he kind of realized also he has to really buckle down, make better music, and also really tap into the culture because you know what's happening? Some of this meme shit that he was rapping about, the niggas say, yo, I feel like it's Fortnite and I just got attacked. Now, I play Fortnite. I love Fortnite, but come on, Lil Tecca. Like, that catchy, gimmicky shit only works for as long as it's really catchy and novelty. So I'm gonna see what he does, but I got hope and faith that Tecca hopefully will put it together. There's a couple people that are running on time, running out of time. I can tell them right now. Ugly God. I don't even know why you're on Clubhouse, my brother. Get off Clubhouse. Put some music out. That Clubhouse shit is gonna fool a lot of y'all rappers who are in limbo to think that people still care. Clubhouse's thoughts who want to get flown out and want to get cash apped. Any nigga with money on there can get their attention. Get back to the real world. Y'all are musicians. Why been on Mighty J? I want some music from you, my brother. Ugly God, I want some music from you, my brother. Okay? There's a couple niggas who I be seeing on there. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas act like y'all don't use Instagram, but y'all on this app all day just listen to hoes talk about squirter cream. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with these niggas? I'm just gonna put that out there. Some of y'all rappers, when I open that app, Meek, like, honestly, this next album's gonna be really, it's gonna tell if he's going up or down, but Meek's a huge rapper. 21's a huge rapper. Some of y'all on Clubhouse more than y'all dropping music. That is not a good look. And whatever attention you might think you're getting on there, those are thirsty, wannabe industry people who literally will give that attention to anybody with money. So don't feel good about yourself on there. You can't get lit on Clubhouse. Y'all niggas start dropping music. Get back in the booth. Lil Durk up there, I think, I was having a conversation yesterday about Durk and Meek. I think Durk influence on the street is what Meek wants to have, but Meek has a bigger brand. It's fucked up. But Meek only knows how to captivate the streets. Durk has the streets. That's why I think Meek stays close to Durk. By the way, I'll tell you this. I don't hate Clubhouse. As soon as my deal is done, I'm back on Clubhouse. Facts. But I'm gonna be on there violating. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be on there violating. But you see, I can't understand other people's strategy because I don't mind. I've been on Clubhouse one time and they say I had the biggest room in history. I'm not about to go back on there every fucking day. You dumb? Nigga, we working out a deal with a couple people. They mentioned that. All right, cool. Prices went up. Okay, thank you. When the deal is signed and everything's good, I'll go back on there and I'll troll with y'all. You know what I mean? I'll see if, you know what I mean, some of these little Instagram models who making OnlyFans down on their luck when it get flown out. It'll happen. So I'll be back on the joint. I just can't be on there every day like these other niggas. And that's what I'm saying. They have to either own some part of the shit or they're getting paid, because the value that I'm seeing of me being on it it would take away from the value of me not being on it. Peter Rosenberg or Adam 22, who got more hands? I don't know. Peter Rosenberg, he hit me. He said he didn't want to box. I told him we could box for free. He said he wanted to give me advice on my platform, and he told me a couple things, but I'm going to keep it true with you. Like, my thing was that he got to stop the trolling. Bro, how you going to start talking physicality like, man, this nigga soft, I could beat his ass, and then when I'm like, all right, cool, beat my ass. You're like, oh, matter of fact, no, I was just trying to talk to you about how you use your platform and your power. What? Nigga, you online like trolling then. The same shit these niggas say 6ix9ine do, they do the same thing. You're trolling. You didn't want to box. You were just saying it to get attention. When I hit you up or when you hit me up and I said, what's up? I don't want to box. Okay, cool. So what you want to do? I just want to give you some advice. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be a little bit resistant to the advice just because, like, when I was coming up, you didn't really fuck with me. You were looking at me like I'm an op. Now, I was an op back then, but now I'm lit. Now I'm not an op. Now I need to, like, listen to you for advice. You want to listen to an interview request. Get out of here, nigga. Let's get this straight, man. Salute to Adam. He mentioned me recently. You know, I texted him, kind of correcting something. But we in a decent place. We not beefing. J.Cole update. Honestly, I think Clubhouse is meant for J.Cole type rappers. Instead, I'm seeing a bunch of washed up B-list niggas on there just asking chicks if they want to squirt or cream. And I'm like, this is what y'all do with y'all day? DM these bitches. The fuck? Like, they're having public forums. Do you like your toe sucked? I'm like, what the fuck? This is what rappers on there doing? I promise y'all. Nigga, I'm telling y'all. That's why I be on there, I'm looking like, yo, these niggas ain't talking about nothing constructive. I kid you not, but it's like niggas who really ain't lit, though. I would imagine a nigga like J. Cole, if he gets on there, he would break the record in really having constructive conversations with people of the culture in terms of, you know, really how to approach systemic oppression, whether it's, you know, in the streets, like a lot of people are facing of color, in the music business and other things, just like what he raps about. But most of these rappers on Clubhouse, they're on some goofy shit. Listen to Drakeo, the ruler. He about to drop a song with Drake. Of course. Nigga, if you put Drake in the title, I'm listening, nigga. The fuck? How many Young Blue songs y'all listen to after the one he dropped with Drake? I caught him in a couple of doses, but it's only after the song with Drake comes off, because I'm on the Spotify. I finished listening to Your Minds still, and then it goes into the next song on his list, and I probably listened to 20 seconds, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Back. I'm sorry. I'll keep it true with y'all. I'm sorry. Just be honest, though. Are we going to act like we not excited about somebody having a song with Drake? And what we're thinking is not that they have a song with Drake. We're thinking this is a new Drake verse. All right, y'all can just act like I'm wilding. Listen, man, I've made a lot of money doing this. I'll just always remain truthful. Y'all could just keep like lying to yourselves. Man, Young Blue is a cool dude. But trust me, we came there for Drake. Damn, y'all beefing with like some Toronto bases in here? Oh, we got Flight fans in here. Okay. Yeah, no. The Durk song wasn't like, yo, Durk is lit, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, when it comes to the streets, okay, and by the way, I might be like, yo, you can't speak on the streets. But, bro, I'm not observant. I think I've been a good judge. I think I've been a good judge. Bro, Durk is connecting with younger people who are growing up in that environment more than Meek. Lil Baby's connecting with younger people in that environment more than Meek. The youngest rapper who's connecting with the youngest of that environment is Youngboy. Youngboy got them in the palm of his hands. I compared YouTube to rap. Flight Reacts is the Youngboy of hip hop. All the younger kids who want to be like him, dress like him, talk like him, be funny like him, just be him. That's what it is. Baby, he's just a really good rapper, and he's kind of cool. You feel me? Who is the other person? I think Durk, niggas just look at Durk because of especially his background from Chicago, and he kind of mellowed it out. Where Chief Keef still look a little rough, even though he dressed better. Chief Keef not going to talk to people and hang with people. Chief Keef be by himself. Durk actually started fucking with the hoes. Like, that's what people don't give Durk's, like, rise to, like, the place where he's at. Remember when Durk started doing the homebody? Like, he started getting at the hood bitches, like the hood ratchets. He started locking down that demographic where I see Tussie trying to do it now. Where, like, the hood hoes love you, but the real niggas respect you. Durk got all of that. You feel me? So that's why Durk could, and by the way, he started off wrong with it. Remember when he started off like, Shorty, you my Beyonce? That shit was whack. We looked at Durk like, what the fuck, nigga? You from Chirac? What type of my Beyonce shit? Remember he did that with Dej Loaf? You feel me? But now he got his groove on. That's it. Somebody said, Tootsie been on that? Yeah, but Tootsie ain't get to that. Tootsie ain't had that one song that's going to define his career yet. Remember, Durk had it before he got onto the female wave. He had This Is What You Want, L's Anthem. Come on, man. Y'all niggas know what's up. DaBaby, I like DaBaby, man. I don't know why DaBaby capping that he quitting rap. These niggas not quitting. I don't even know why he would say that. Actually, I think that's taken out of context. I think he probably said, yo, in 5 years, I hope I'm not rapping no more and I'm doing some executive shit, because he got Stunner for Vegas signed to him. He got a couple other people. Bro, the truth about music is that Rick Ross makes more money off Meek Mill's music than Meek Mill makes off his own. That's the truth about music. So no matter what rollies Meek is showing off, Ross is making more money than he is off his own music. To be a boss and to sign somebody, you make more of them than you. Like, Wayne is making way more of Drake, or was. I don't know about the master situation. He was making way more of Drake than he made off his own career. That's a fact. Bro, like, music industry is a Ponzi scheme. So, of course, when you get in it, you are high off the fact that you're lit and people fuck with you. But that only lasts so long. That lasts for like 2-3 years. And you, like, I know some of y'all who aren't or never experienced fame, you probably like, what? But you could get bored of it. You're going to get bored of, okay, I'm the nigga. It's not going to change. Or at least I'm famous. I get it. Now you're looking at, okay, but niggas think I'm lit like this, but the money look like this. Because 10 other niggas eating off of it. The label eating off of it. My splits is fucked up. So you know what happens? Which every label does. They give you an imprint to go fuck some other niggas. Pause. You get to go sign other people into bad contracts just like how you got signed into. But now you get most of the money. So you know what happens? You go sign a couple people. That's MMG. That's Young Money. I'm telling you, Wayne has made way more off Nicki and Drake than he's made off his own career. Facts. Facts. So what happened is DaBaby is probably realizing that at this point, and he's starting to think, man, I hope. That's what I'm interpreting. He said, I hope that in a couple years, I don't have to be yo. DaBaby's dropping 2-3 projects a year. That nigga is working his ass off. My nigga, let's talk about Lil Bibby. Lil Bibby don't even shoot music videos or even rap. That nigga said, I'm good. Peace out. I had Juice WRLD and I got the Kid Leroy. Why you think I'm gonna be rapping still? You think I just want to? No, he got all the fame, all the pussy, all the shit that comes with this entertainment shit. Now he just want the bread. You know where the bread gonna come from? Juice WRLD, Kid Leroy. Why am I in here still rapping when I'm not getting the most of the money when I'm rapping? Let me go get the most of the money when that nigga's rapping or that nigga. That's it, bro. I'm just trying to tell you the facts. Somebody said, but Bibby want to rap again. Yeah, but he want to... Listen, I'm not saying these niggas never had passion for music. But him wanting to rap again and him needing to rap is two different things. You feel me? You don't see Bibby trying to like go out of his way to be hot. Bibby don't care. If I'm hot, I'm hot. If I'm not, fuck it. Nigga, I get richer every day. The fuck is y'all talking about? When you get to that boss perspective, you stop thinking about, like right now, and that's one of the things, even though Drake is kind of there, but like Drake be still operating like an artist. Drake never got into, well, I don't care if niggas say I had an off year and I wasn't hot at all. I'll come back next year, but this year I'm going to focus on my artist. Every year Drake wants to be the top nigga. Nigga, how you think Wayne survived that whole period without putting out Carter 5? All right, cool. I'm an executive. I sign off on shit. I get to skateboard. I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm cool. I don't need to be the hottest nigga in rap forever. Look at Jay-Z. I'm just saying. I think it's self-evident. Yeah, you're right. Somebody says save some of this Twitch, right? I get on Twitch. I got nothing to talk about. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. Salute to all y'all. Make sure y'all follow this page and my main page. I'm gonna try to get a couple YouTube videos up for y'all. If y'all got any suggestions for YouTube videos, DM this account. Okay, DM this account. Make sure you follow my main at Akademiks straight up. And yeah, I'm just cool now today, but I want to get on live for a little bit. Hopefully, I answered all y'all questions. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, man, I'm listening to some vintage Chief Keef. Even though this is my shit too. I'm gonna ride out to this song.
If Drew didn't film it, then it ain't film work.
Actually, hold on. I got another song after this one.
Son for president, be cool to get your bitch ass shot. Ain't talking elephant. I've been killing shit for too long. I'm like a veteran. Woosie got shot, now he taking medicine. But anyway, GDK, I be in the buildings where them killers stay. Burning, that's a one way. Hop out, walking broad day. Try to run, get caught, that bitch got hit, that hoe was in the way. Oh, block, we run the city, rest in peace, big A, Stitch K, 8K, great things.
Hold on. I got one more. Hey, this is my Crody. I had to play my Crody, bro. This Cuzzo. This my Crody. This shit is fire. I just put it on my playlist too. Hey, Crody. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's my Crody, man. So Crody. Hey, salute to Six Buzz, you know. showed me so much love when I came. I'm telling you, I've been to a lot of, well, not a lot. Y'all never been to Miami? I've never been to Miami. I've been to Atlanta a bunch of times. I've been to LA a bunch of times. I've been to some other cities. Man, I ain't never got as much love as I got when I went to Toronto. Facts. Because I'm going to tell you why. Their hip hop scene is much newer. You see, the people who be hating me is the niggas with the old school mindsets. Like Meek come from a mindset where they used to beat up bloggers. They used to run what they control with the media posts. That's some old school shit. That shit's out of here. But the people in Toronto who's building a new vibrant music scene, bro, a lot of them, like, I inspired them. And I fuck with that. They showed me so much love. You know what I mean? So, like, in the U.S., it's like 50-50. Over there, it was, like, primarily love. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, I'm gonna play this last song just because, I don't know. And I'm up. I love y'all. I'm gonna be on stream tomorrow. Or tonight. One last thing. I'm telling you. If this Cardi thing happens... Wait, tomorrow's Thursday, right? Fuck. If it don't happen, I'll tell y'all what it was. But if it do happen...